Fear is not real. It is a product of thoughts you create. Do not misunderstand me. Danger is very real. But fear is a choice. We spend money that we do not have, on things we do not need, to impress people who do not care. To place the responsibility for your happiness on anybody other than yourself is a recipe for misery. If you're not making someone else's life better, then you're wasting your time. Your life will become better by making other lives better. Greatness is not this wonderful, esoteric, elusive, godlike feature that only the special among us will ever taste. It's something that truly exists in all of us. How we decide to respond to our fears, that is the person we become. I decided to be funny. It's respectable to lose to the universe. It's a tragedy to lose to yourself. Never underestimate the pain of a person, because in all honesty, everyone is struggling. Some people are just better at hiding it than others. You're the dumbest smart person I know, you're the dumbest dumb person I know. Stop letting people who do so little for you control so much of your mind, feelings and emotions. Life isn't how many breaths you take, but it's the moments that take your breath away. Being realistic is the most common path to mediocrity. Never lie, steal, cheat, or drink. But if you must lie, lie in the arms of the one you love. If you must steal, steal away from bad company. If you must cheat, cheat death. And if you must drink, drink in the moments that take your breath away. Basic principles, no matter what, no matter when, no matter who. Any man has a chance to sweep any woman off her feet. He just needs the right broom. There's no reason to have a plan B because it distracts from plan A. Throughout life people will make you mad, disrespect you and treat you bad. Let God deal with the things they do, cause hate in your heart will consume you too. You can't be scared to die for the truth. The truth is the only thing that is ever going to be constant. Smiling is the best way to face every problem, to crush every fear, and to hide every pain. You remember, lover boy, she said, be nice to everybody you pass on your way up, 'cause you just might have to pass them again on your way down. Stop letting people who do so little for you control so much of your life. No matter what you're going through, there is always another brick sitting right there in front of you, waiting to be laid. The only question is, are you going to get up and lay it? There's two kinds of people in this world. There's hammers and nails. You decide what to be. Dreams are built on discipline, discipline is built on habits, habits are built on training. And training takes place in every single second and every situation of your life. If you're absent during my struggle, don't expect to be present during my success. Love demands bravery, a willingness to risk it all. But bravery does not mean the absence of fear. Bravery is learning to continue forward even when you're terrified. I think that there's a certain delusional quality that all successful people have to have. You have to believe that something different can happen. Don't let success go to your heads and don't let failure into your hearts. I believe you need to be educated on what you want to do in life, but I don't believe you necessarily need college to get there. The bigger the fantasy you live, the more painful the inevitable collision with reality. You are the first time you've ever happened. You and now are a unique occurrence, of which you are the most reliable measure of all the possibilities. When you are unaware that you shouldn't be able to do something, then you just do it. How we decide to respond to our fears, that is the person we become. There's a difference between talent and skill. Talent comes from God, you're born with it. Skill comes from sweat and practice and commitment. Don't just skate through this opportunity. Hone your craft. Talent you have naturally. Skill is only developed by hours and hours and hours of beating on your craft. The capacity to adjust and improvise is arguably the single most critical human ability. Words can affect how people view themselves, how they treat each other, how they navigate the world. Words can build people up, or they can tear them down. You know, if you stop talking so much, maybe you could see some of those hits coming. Desire is what you want, purpose is the flowering of what you are. All fantasies eventually fail. No matter how hard you fight, the truth is undefeated, reality remains the undisputed champ. When you know what you want, it clarifies what you don't want. And even painful decisions, though not easy, become simple. Smiling is the best way to face every problem, to crush every fear, and to hide every pain. There are so many people who have lived and died before you. You will never have a new problem. Somebody wrote the answer down in a book somewhere. Never argue with a fool, because from a distance, people can't tell who's who. Everyone is struggling. Everyone is having a hard time. Life can be brutal, chaotic, confusing, and excruciating. Our hearts are starving. Loving, giving, helping, serving, protecting, nourishing, empowering, and forgiving are the secrets of the smile. Wake up at 4 a.m., train all morning, work all day, study all night. It's amazing how skewed your vision can become when you see the present through the lens of your past. It was a very difficult psychological rehabilitation for us to learn how to put down the snow globe. To place the responsibility of your happiness on anybody other than yourself is a recipe for misery. Learning is really easy when you can feel that your teachers love you. I've never really viewed myself as particularly talented. Where I excel is in a ridiculous, sickening work ethic. While the other guy is sleeping, I'm working. While the other guy is eating, I'm working. Either know what you're talking about or be quiet. Don't chase people. Be yourself, do your own thing and work hard. The right people, the ones who really belong in your life, will come to you and stay. If I am more successful, I'll be happier, and people will love me more. The fears create desires and the desires precipitate actions.